How's it going, movie and TV fans? Welcome back to another review on the channel. Now, this week is unironically just ended up becoming Rise of the Footsoldier week, where I do them all in backwards order because, because the first one is available on Now TV and I want to review it, and I have to earn my Now TV subscription next week on the first day of reviews for that week, so I might as well just put it in now. And you know what, if I'm doing 4 and 3 and 1, I might as well just watch 2 as well. So tomorrow's going to be Rise of the Footsoldier Part 2, but that's a very different one to the rest, but we'll get to that when we get to that. Rise of the Footsoldier 3, the Tate story, is what we're looking at today, which is the third movie that came out 10 years after the third one, and it's the second time that Craig Farbass, Terry Stone and Roland McSomething, I can't remember how to say his name, portray the characters of Tate, Tony Tucker and Craig Wolfie respectively. And I think it's a fun film, much like the other ones. It's fun, it's enjoyable, it's the same as the fourth one where it's just wacky all-out entertainment, but this time with just a hell of a lot of sex involved, which is there you go. But there's some other, there's obviously a lot of violence in the core and stuff, and it is a movie that I still very much, like I said, enjoy, like the other two. I like the other one I've watched. I have seen the first one as well. I watched it yesterday. I think the first one's superb movie. But this one and 4 and to an extent 5 as well are just movies that I can just watch whenever I need to watch a movie. Just pop them on, have some fun. And yeah, they're just really enjoyable movies that I think are quite fun. And, it's that same old acquired taste of guns, violence, swearing, the word cunt, the word fuck, you fucking cunt, that kind of shit. It's classic British gangster movie. And it's just really enjoyable as a whole. They always have been for me personally. Like I said, there isn't much more to say compared to the fourth one and the third one, although there's still some interesting moments to it. There's definitely an interesting contrast to the fourth one, in that although that one takes place entirely in Marbella, this one does take place partially in Marbella, but also partially in Southend as well at the same time. And I think that is intriguing. When you see these characters for the most part doing the same thing they're doing, it's really hard to tell the difference between when they're doing it in a certain mode and in another film. So I suppose that's an interesting thing, but obviously these actors have enjoyed playing these characters for as long as they have done, and it shows on screen. To be honest, they clearly enjoy playing the characters, and the whole story revolving around them is fantastic. And obviously this one, I think what makes this one different to 4 is that 4 is literally a direct sequel to this one. This one's almost kind of, but also not really, a remake of the first one, because it essentially, like I said, it is subtitled The Tate Story for a reason. It essentially tells, the story from Tate's perspective and how he was brought into the game before he met Carlton Leach, which is who the first one is about. And obviously Carlton Leach is absent from this one. I've got no idea why, because when the story ends, it ends. But I suppose maybe it's because this is focused on Tate, and the relationship between Tate and Carlton Leach weren't it wasn't the main focus. It was really between Tony Tucker and Carlton Leach was the real friendship there, which is why that worked so well in the first one. But it is essentially the retelling of the first movie to an extent, I suppose. But somehow the fourth one is a direct sequel to this one. I don't quite understand that, but I suppose it is what it is. And at the end, you obviously see them murdered again, but which is interesting, because at the end of this movie they don't reshoot that. They just genuinely use footage from Rise of the Footsoldier 1 in 2007. So that's kind of a fun thing to do, to just use footage from the first film, and I think that makes it really cool and really fun at the same time to use footage from an older movie. Now, Rise of the Footsoldier Part 2 is one where it doesn't have any Tate, Tony Tucker, any of them, because they're all dead. Part 2 literally is Part 2 to the first one, where it follows Carlton Leach and the aftermath of the first movie. So yeah, I suppose that's fun. But yeah, Rise of the Footsoldier 3, the Tate story, like I said, it's just another top tier British gangster movie that's just fun entertainment to sit down and watch. If you live in the UK, Rise of the Footsoldier 3, the Tate story is currently streaming on Netflix. And if you also still live in the UK and you have the streaming service Now TV, Rise of the Footsoldier 1 is currently streaming on there. And obviously the Blu-rays are out and available for 1, 2, 3 and 4, and you know, if you're also living in the UK, we have an official date for Rise of the Footsoldier Origins on Blu-ray, DVD, digital. That is December 6th, 2021. So you know, grab your copies. Pre-orders are now up on Amazon.co.uk. So yeah, go check it out. And it's also still in cinemas at the moment, Rise of the Footsoldier Origins. So you know, go and check that out. It's a fantastic film and support British filmmaking, and you know, it's a pretty fucking good movie. Can't lie, it's fun. It's really, really fun. And yeah, I just, like I said, they're solid, enjoyable movies to put on when you need anything to just watch, and you don't take them seriously. They don't take themselves seriously. They're just fucking fun, and that's all that matters in this circumstance. I can't lie. When a movie's fun, that's all that matters. And this movie is fucking fun. So yeah, this has been an interesting. But yeah, it's just, you know, the same gory action and violence as the other ones. And I promise you, I will be talking about more, you know, movies that there are, you know, more to say about them next week. It's what was originally supposed to be this week's schedule. Next week it will be I can tell you it, Gunpowder Milkshake, Stuber, Despicable Me, and the Alita Battle Angel re-review. So I look forward to that. I wholeheartedly want to cover Unstoppable, and that will be the following week. I can't lie to you. The following week I will be covering Unstoppable. Unstop my balls. No, I'm joking. But yeah, this has been my review of Rise of the Footsoldier 3, the Tate story, the third film in this now 5-film strong franchise that started in 2007 with the original Rise of the Footsoldier, continued in 2015 with Rise of the Footsoldier Part 2, then continued in 2017 with this movie, Rise of the Footsoldier 3, the Tate story, continued in 2019 with Rise of the Footsoldier 4, My Bear, and currently is the most recent film in the franchise, Rise of the Footsoldier Origins in 2021, starring Vinnie Jones. The series is interesting, but yeah, obviously that film is a prequel to all of these. Essentially, it's a mega fuck off prequel that somehow still has Tate involved in it. I don't know how that makes sense, but okay. But yeah, it's just that obviously they're highly overly dramatized, and not all of it's 100% true, but it's still fun. It's still enjoyable. I still have a good time with these movies, and that's all that fucking matters. So yeah, go watch these movies. Go find a way to watch them. You know, if you live in the United States, sorry. If you live anywhere outside, in fact, a better way to put it, if you live anywhere that's not the United Kingdom, sorry, you probably can't watch these movies legally in your country because Britain. But just do find a way. There's a lot of illegal places that you can watch these movies illegally. So I'm not recommending to them, but I'm also not saying you shouldn't do it. So go and find a way to watch them because they're fucking fantastic movies. And yeah, this has been my review of Rise of the Footsoldier 3, the Tate story. Music here by James Edward Barker and Tim Disbick, who also did stuff like The Courier from 2019, not the one out now, starring Benedict Cucumber. And also Final Score, another Sky original movie. So yeah, decent enough score, much like with the fourth one, but I think the difference here is that this movie had its music released as original score, whereas 4 had it as an original soundtrack with a whole second disc of just different songs, like songs used in the movie, and that's kind of cool. But yeah, there's obviously also a single out as well from this movie called, if I can find it, it's called Heaven Knows / Bad Man Player from Rise of the Footsoldier 3 by Austin Howard, and Heaven Knows is a really good song. I was tempting to use it here, but I'm not going to. So yeah, thank you for watching my review of Rise of the Footsoldier 3, the Tate story. Coming up tomorrow is Rise of the Footsoldier Part 2, and then on Sunday is Rise of the Footsoldier, the first one. So yeah, this is my review of Rise of the Footsoldier 3, the Tate story. Go check it out, and you know what? Just watch the fucking shitty fucking shit outro. My duty. So watch the outro. Jeez. But yeah, this has been my review of Rise of the Footsoldier. The story, go check out the Discord, link tree, my new SoundCloud, stuff like that. Just go check that stuff out. Click the link tree. Just click all the links there. And yeah, have a wonderful day. Bye bye. For now, cue that fucking terrible outro that I fucking made.